Always started at 59, man. Always. Good morning, good morning. It's not my only source, Matt, but it's my main source. How's everybody doing today? Kirby, what's up, man? Glad you're here, Ballas. We can finally get started. You're here. I've tried to get into it, dude. I think we've talked about this. I think even tried to get into it a couple of weeks ago. I watched like the first 2 episodes. 59, Everett. 59. I'm doing great, Trey. I'm doing great, man. What would you do with savings from payouts? Make sure you have some sort of long-term savings account set up. Invest in VOO, QQQ. If you start doing that now, man, you're going to be wildly comfortable 20 years down the road or so. Random 80-point candle. That was Trump. Mac, what's up, man? How's it going? The boredom dies down and the action picks up. One of the best shows I've watched. I'll give it another shot, man. I'll give it another shot. Jake, what's up, man? The candle took my TP today. Trump tweeted earlier talking about he's ordered the Navy to shoot any boat putting mines in the strait, or this is Trump's tweet, I have ordered the United States Navy to shoot and kill any boats, small boats though they may be. Their naval ships are all 159 of them at the bottom of the sea. That is putting mines in the waters of the Strait of Hormuz. There is to be no hesitation. Additionally, our mine sweepers are clearing the strait right now. I am hereby ordering that activity to continue, but at a tripled up level. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. Last night was a rodeo in Asia. I don't trade it, man. I saw that sell-off. That was freaking unreal. I'm sure some people made some money on that. I'm sure some people got cooked. My man, my Russian brother, what's up? Man, Bounce, these dogs are tired today, dude. I did some cardiovascular activities yesterday. About whooped my butt, man. I'm determined now to get back into getting my cardio squared away, because yesterday I truly felt like I was dying after not doing even that much, but some very hard sprinting and then some like hydrox or whatever workouts. Got freaking waxed, dude. Did legs today. It's a pain to walk. Yeah, that's a good feeling. Trying to shut up and let us trade. Yeah, I'm with you. 405 away from passing my eval. Hoping this morning goes well. Yeah, slow and easy, and don't focus on the profits, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep the money if you can. Keep the target profit and the money out of your mind. Just focus on the process and the setups like you've been doing that has gotten you to where you are. Violated my rules a bit and paid the price, but we live to fight another day. Yeah, that's frustrating. I can tell you, today was yet another day where I had to step away pre-market because I'm watching the book map, watching this 140 point pump here, 134 point, and was so close to pulling the trigger on it. I was like, nope, I'm sticking to my rules. It's been working well. It's been working really well. So it's tough, but the rules are there. It was some good cardio, and mind if I see them? I'll confirm if you did it right. I wanted down some McDonald's so bad, but I got prep at home. I can't tell you the last time I ate fast food like that, man. If I eat fast food, it's Chick-fil-A, and I usually will get just like a thing of the nuggets. I used to crush McDonald's, dude, on like a daily basis. Christian, what's up, man? Is that a custom indicator for key levels? No, it's called ICT kill zone and pivots. And then I use this to show me where the key levels are, and then I use the ray tool and I mark it out. I do Chipotle. I don't really consider that fast. I mean, I guess that is fast food. I don't really consider it fast food. I do hit that probably more than I should. A couple times a month, I would say. Tim didn't violate them, but in the long run, I know it's way more rewarding just to sit on my hands and observe. Yeah, it pays off, man. It definitely pays off. Currently crushing a Granny Smith apple. McDonald's is mid, dude. That's blasphemy. I'll get like 2 or 3 McDoubles, get some nuggets, big fry, and then that, what is that, mocha frappe or whatever they got? That thing. It's been years since I've had that though. You mind flexing those longs? Dude, I'm looking small right now. I really am. I've lost a little bit of size. I'm still not bad, but we're not. Couldn't resist like you and traded this morning. Blowing my eval today, but bought another just now. It's tough, man. Sticking to the rules it's tough. Please stay away from the Goem slop. I do my best at all times to stay away from the Goem slop, man. You should try working out. I know, man. I'm thinking about getting into it. I've been told that I would probably see good results if I got into it and stuck with it, but I just don't have discipline, man. I'm not a disciplined guy. Day 15 of asking for you to show the dogs. I got some ugly feet, dude. You don't want to see that. Clay, what's up, man? Show the pecs. You guys are wild. You guys are on one this morning. Why is it so hard to just sit and do nothing? It's the toughest thing with trading, man. I think I posted a video from Rips in the Discord yesterday. He was talking about it. It is the toughest thing. It's always been the biggest struggle for me. Good gracious. It's always been the toughest thing for me to do. That's been my downfall in the past. Noah, you're wild, dude. You're hot. It's okay. I haven't posted a giveaway yet, and here's the reason why. Like I've told you, I just use my affiliate money to buy those accounts that I give away. And yesterday, I haven't checked today, but yesterday we didn't have enough money to buy accounts. There wasn't enough affiliate funds in the stash, in the wallet, to buy accounts. So I was waiting for, there we go. Yeah, we got some in there now. Yeah, I can do a giveaway. I was waiting for that to populate. I didn't want to jump the gun and start a giveaway that I couldn't actually give an account away. But we will start that right now. I think a lot of people have a misconception about how much people make off their affiliate code. I'm sure some people make a ton, but I don't. Let's do this. There we go. Giveaway's up. It's in the Discord, Erica. Join the Discord, go to the giveaway channel, and just hit enter. Edge, what's up, man? Why is everybody obsessed with him? Just a Mexican burger. Looking for shorts. Price so slow. Can we just dump? Pushing past all-time highs soon. We'll see. It's gonna be a headline-driven day, I believe. I mean, like it has been, kind of. Am I in a trade? My man. No, I am not. You guys should be sitting on your hands and waiting another 18 minutes for the market to open. It's my mom's birthday today, guys. Shout out moms. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Merry birthday. A lot of happy birthdays, Mom. She's in the stream sometimes. I don't know if she's in today. I do take trades live, yeah. You're born in February? Yep, February 20th. It's my bias today. I would say we keep pumping. I mean, we've had, look at this. We've had, in the past, like 16 days, we've had 1, 2, 3 bearish days. That's it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Today's day 18. So in the past 17 days, we've had 3 bearish days. So let's say bullish. Bro's gonna buy her the moon. She's not in the TikTok. She's usually on the tube, over on the tube. She doesn't have TikTok. She doesn't have to read your Y'all's craziness. Christian, if I was on the Artemis crew, I'd want a picture of your dogs in my pocket for good luck. Look at that pump down. Holy cow. Hugo, I said it was my mom's birthday. That's what they were saying. I'm 6'8", 145 pounds. Do you think I can trade? I think if you turn sideways and stick your tongue out, you probably look like a zipper. That was mean. I'm sorry. Anybody can trade, any size. Life's good, man. Life's good. I can't complain. Holly, the only reason, or Holy, is it Holy Beat? The only reason I know that joke is because that used to get told to me when I was super skinny, man. I was same height I am now, about 150 pounds, so I can relate to that. Pick up the fork, though. Makes a huge difference. Man, I love your beard. Appreciate that, man. How's my goat doing today? Doing great over here, man. If you're referring to me, I'm doing great. I am doing excellent. I'm 6'5". Who thinks of that? I think it was originally my dad that I heard that from. Pretty sure. My dad has a lot of zingers like that. Can we see your settings for Bookmap? Unfortunately, when I have my settings open right now. Can you see that? Unfortunately, for some reason, it doesn't show you. If you go into the Discord, though, there's a Bookmap tab, and I have my settings up in there. But whenever I open the settings tab during the live streams right here, like literally right now, my settings are open. It doesn't show them on the screen. Like literally, it's open right here. You can't see it. You can see my cursor moving. I'm dragging the settings window around. It's weird. I don't have anything crazy though for my settings. The VWAP is really the only indicator I have on. It's about it. I use MNQ because NQ looks so jumbled up. Yeah, that's Bookmap, level 2 data. Bro, I love your beard. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Can I mail you a coffee? I still have like half of mine here that I haven't drank. I can give you the rest of it if you want it. I mark them out manually, but I use an indicator to show me where they are. So I use this ICT kill zone and pivots indicator. And when you turn this on, it looks like this. So then I use the ray tool and I mark all this stuff out. What I do is I put a vertical line at 11 a.m. like that. And then I turn the indicator on and I use the ray tool to drag all of them to this line. So it stays nice and neat. Then I delete that line, turn the indicator off, and you get that. Never seen bro in a trade. Well, you probably have ADD and come in here prior to 9:30 and can't stick around long enough to see that. Do you have mentorship? Nope, don't sell anything. many trades do you make a day? Not many, man. Very, very few. Try to stick to 1 or 2 per account, maybe 3 at most. You think we might sweep London low, expand upwards? It could happen. It could happen. I don't actually expect that, but it could happen. I expect on open that we'll pump up to Asia. But I could be wrong. Who knows? That's just a total guess, Mac. Total guess. Go away. That was very lucky, JJ. Yeah, I saw that, Tyler. I read that to the chat just a few minutes ago. Verse of the day. Here we go. Romans 14:11. It is written, as surely as I live, says the Lord, every knee will bow before me, every tongue will confess to God. I'll read it again. Romans 14:11. It is written, as surely as I live, says the Lord, every knee will bow before me, every tongue will confess to God. Jimmy, I would not recommend trading on your phone. Hiding it secretly. There it is. Were you born into a religious family? Not really. Not really. Got 6K saved up. What should I do? I would put that into long-term investments. In few words, can you describe your strategy? Buy low, sell high, or sell high and then buy low. It's as few words as I can summarize it. Dean, for this orb, this is the 8 to 8.15 orb. I don't trade this. This is just something I keep on the chart because there's so many people in the chat that do trade this strategy. Demerican, he's messing around, man. Ballas is a regular. He knows the deal. I think we pumped today. I would think so too, but we'll see. I mean, you got a pretty good chance of being right given the track record over the last 17 days, but we'll see. Not in a trade, Steiner. Would you say this is a tough market? Yes. Past couple of months have been extremely tough. I do not envy anyone who's brand new to getting into trading with these conditions. But if you can master these conditions, man, when there's normal conditions, you're going to do just fine. No, I do not. Binksy. Blinksy. Matthew 5:43 through 44. Mr. Testosterone. My test is probably very low right now, man. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Amen. You have heard that I have said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. I do this full time. I've been trading for 5 years. I entered longs and that one candle instantly hit my stop loss. You gotta wait for the market to open, man. 9 to 9:30 is just a no trade zone. Will, what's up, man? When did you become confident enough to do this full time? Last year. Don't forget we got flash manufacturing PMI and services PMI at 9:45. It's orange folder news, but it could have some effect. What do you mean by not normal conditions? It's just been very volatile, extremely volatile movements. Blessed to trade another day. Amen. Big love and appreciation, you bro. Hope you catch a W day. Hey, I appreciate that, Minky. Minky, appreciate that. Should I stay until market opens? That's totally your call, man. Totally your call. You're talking about you're in a trade? Should I stay in the trade? Is that what you're saying? I don't recommend that, but you trade your strategy. I don't tell people how to trade. I just give recommendations. Everybody trades differently. You got to find what works for you. I saw that. You're talking about Dodgy. Is that Dodgy's post you're talking about, Will? Yeah, he's funny. I'll be honest. When I first, my girlfriend could attest to this. When I first started seeing his stuff, I was like, man, this guy. I don't know about this guy. The more I've watched him and learned about him, he's funny. He's funny as shit. Why was there no candle for 8:15? What do you mean, Jimmy? 8:15 candle right there. Right, show. It's on the screen marked out. How many MGs are those? They were out of my normal stuff, man, so I got these rogue ones. They're 6. I usually get the 9, the Grizzly Mint 9. They are pretty good, yeah. They're big. I like how big they are. Nice and fluffy. Nah, I just stick with the mint, man. Mint's the go-to. I don't deviate. I'm a creature of habit. If you knew me in person, you'd know this. I can eat the same thing every single day. I like to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. I work out at the same time every day. I'm a very habit-oriented person. Keeps me in line. If I deviate, really throws me off. I just saw a missed call from Discord. Not for me. Chicken and rice is my favorite meal prep. Chicken and rice. It's the go-to. Good luck, everybody. We got 10 seconds till the market opens here. It's going to be a good day. Stay patient, please. Please stay patient. Orders right there at 85 getting absorbed. All the way down to 50 potentially. There's orders stacked. All the way down to 950 here. How much do you bench? 135. Slightly decoupled here. DS just tapped into that orb slightly. Kinsey, what's up? You did miss the verse of the day. I'll read it again in just a minute, though. ES pushing up a little bit higher now into the orb. That's not good, Kyle. Hope you get that fixed, man. Bookmap isn't really telling you much right now. It's flashing both directions, keeps oscillating. $89, we're doing good over here, man. I have not taken anything yet. No, guys, you gotta stay patient. Market just opened. This is why people think trading is gambling. People are just like trigger happy, throwing trades in as soon as the market opens. Wait, just be patient. Let the market tell you what it wants to do. Stay patient. Goose fraba. Turn your mouse off if you have to. Sit on your hands. Christian sits on his hand live. Exactly. No way the order checks the bottom of that range again. You can't be serious. Up 10, I use Financial Juice. I have that. If you see me continuously looking over here to my left, it's because I have my phone right here with Financial Juice pulled up, and I'm watching to see if there's any headlines. I'm also looking at Truth Social, where Trump usually makes his statements. So I'm just watching to see if there's anything taking place here. NQ's starting to catch up here to ES. They're getting a lot more in line with each other. Please go to gold. I don't trade gold, my brother. I don't trade gold or silver or any other thing other than NASDAQ futures and S&P futures. Don't think like that, Kyle. Tradifier, TPT, both very good firms, but if you're concerned mostly with daily payouts, TPT definitely has the edge. There's no cap on their payouts. We're still trading ICT over here. ICT in conjunction with order flow and momentum. I'm not afraid to take a strictly order flow trade though, that isn't relying on ICT principles. Starting to get a stronger move higher here. Christian secretly only takes the orb. I am not in a trade, have not taken a trade. Finger is still, you can see the P&L right there, 0, 0, 0. We're zeroed out. P&L is at 0, 0, 0, 0. You should get some sleep then, Dakota. It's not good to trade when you're feeling that way. You only trade AM? Yes. What's that video? You have anything you can bless me with? Money wise? Yeah, exactly. That's what I just thought of when I saw Matthew's comment. $8 to $8.15. Zach, what's up, man? What's your usual RR? I don't really. My profit factor is a 2.8. So basically for every dollar I lose, I make almost 3. Just kind of how you can look at that. Scalping illegal? No. Negatory. I'm not looking for anything on the orb, man. I keep that on there for you guys. You guys trade that. I don't trade the orb, but I got plenty of guys in here that do. That's why I keep it on here. I try to be accommodating. A lucid account's worth it? Yeah. Heck yeah. Yes, you do, Christian. I really don't. A lot of orders above us here, up to 27,080. Should be above the orb. Or just at the wick high of it. I don't have a beef with it. It's just not in my strategy. Does it play? I'm going to clean up the chart just slightly here. I'm going to take this London high off, the Asia high, London high here. I don't subscribe to it, up 10. I have the free version, just the app. Maybe that's why my thing is delayed. Trump tweet again. Iran is having a very hard time figuring out who their leader is. They just don't know. The infighting is between the hardliners, who have been losing badly on the battlefield, and the moderates, who are not very moderate at all, but gaining respect. We have total control over the Strait of Hormuz. No ship can enter or leave without the approval of the United States Navy. It is sealed up tight until such time as Iran is able to make a deal. Thank you for your attention. Yes, I do, JR. Yeah, remember you got news at 9:45 there, Nicholas. Keep that in mind. Those orders at 27,080 might get smacked. Schmacked. It's this wick high, basically. Pretty much cleared out underneath us unless something fills up here. Emotion. 5-minute gap that we're tapped into there, and a 15. Somebody vacuuming right outside my door now. Yeah, you hear it, Aaron? Yeah, it's the I don't even know what you call them. I was gonna say housekeeping, but I'm not in a hotel. It's like the staff or whatever. They vacuum the hallway a couple times a week. I'm about to go drink one of my mom's. Orders to the upside here. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to skyrocket to that level. We could. I mean, we could also just dump. So you got to be careful. I'm not trading. Not in a trade. Still. He said clicking means trading. Nah, still not a trade. Here's the P&L. Staying the same. We are staying the same. P&L. Staying the same. That sucks, Jaden. No, I have not taken a trade yet. It's no limit. Look at that. Look at that. How? Look at that news. Look at the here. Watch the book map here. Look at this. PMI came out better than forecast. Manufacturing and services. Nice. See what that does. Here are the gaps we're sitting inside of at the moment. I wanted to tap back into that 5-minute BPR down there, and I was going to potentially take a long, but we did not get that. We'll be front running that first presented. Already missed a shot. Give me a pullback, man. Fuck. Just took all those orders at 80 that I wanted. Might try to stab at this in just a second. Wanted a deeper pull here, but fuck, no, I'm not even getting this. Stay patient. ES still hasn't taken that PM high that was above us, resting. Did just take the London, but it didn't. It left that PM high. Let's see what happens here. See if we get an entry. I wanted to see this 5-minute get inverted and disregard that inversion slightly. Let's see. 2 seconds until that closes. See if we get a retest on that. Boom. Now let's see if we can get an entry here, a little deeper dig down into the 60s maybe. Still got a 15 there that we're inside of. Book map on ES is definitely not clear. Orders down into the 60s here on NQ. See if we can get a push into that level and then maybe an entry there. Boom. Holy shit. Excuse my language. Glad I wasn't in that. Dangerous. Did you get tapped in? I would say so, right? I'm going to try a short long there. I got a pretty tight stop here as soon as I entered. Long off that inversion. Try to target all-time highs here. We'll see how this plays. Stops just below 60. Let's get a little push up. Oh no, come on. Not that movement. Plenty of orders up above us here. It's an order that just popped up right at 60. Keep pushing. Just ignore that order down there. Come on. Come on. Ignore that order. Don't go to that order. It's going right to that order. And we're stopped. Literally stopped me and then goes right back up. It's okay. It's okay. Look for a re-entry here. This is going, I'm fairly confident this is going up. Look at the book map here. Fairly confident we're gonna head up to this stuff above us. We'll see though. Staying patient. I'm going to take this orb off the chart here for you guys because that's not looking solid. I'll throw a fair value gap on here so you can see that. Still have this 15 above us that we're struggling with. It's 15 over here. It needs to get out of here. Get out of here. Lawson, what's up, man? How's it going? I have Apex, JR. I have Apex. I'm doing great over here, man. Cannot complain. Cannot complain. All right, Zach, take care, man. Thanks for being here. Two Sheep, what's up? Where'd you get that shirt? Looks good on you. I appreciate it. I have 20 accounts, JR. I have 20 Apex evals. I haven't been trading them. I'm trading the 15 fundeds that I have. I'm trading 5 Lucid, 5 Tradeify, 5 TPT. Bookmap is not free. Where'd you get the shirt? Actually, believe it or not, this is a Walmart shirt. Don't sleep on the Walmart, man. Walmart's got some good stuff. They really got one to the LARPing in my Walmart shirt. It's a George's. It is. It's a George shirt. Bookmap is not free, Jackson. Yeah, it's a little over 100 a month. Tons of orders down to 700 now. Glad I got out of that where I did. Swept that Asia high. Turned right around. Asia high on NQ, London high on ES. Just tapped into that 5 minute. Anything looks good on you though. Appreciate that, man. Have so many of those in black. They're comfortable. Do you think Bloomberg Terminal is worth it? You're talking like, what is it, 30,000 a year or something like that to rent one of those? I know some very successful traders who make a lot of money and they don't use that. So I don't think it's really necessary. No, top relaxing amount. I got stopped out for negative 300. We're negative 300 times 5 right now. Orders down to 700, but we're tapping onto this VWAP here, the True Day VWAP on NQ. Not quite at it on ES. Negative 1,200 times 5. Wow, was that off of one trade, Everett? Can we see the book map? My man, you're on, it's right there on your screen. So that's what you're looking at on the left side of the screen there. It's right above my head. Your guy's like, what? Still orders down to the 700s, or to 700, I should say. Or excuse me, 2,700. This line right here. see the dogs. There's 700. How many people took a short off of this? Let's see. Break a structure, sweep of Asia, move to the downside. ICT. Yes. $9.70. You got order stack down there. Full port buy. I wouldn't do that. High ceilings, high hopes, high prices for my clothes. On the burger one. ICT kill zone and pivots is the indicator I use to mark the highs and lows. About to take a payout and trade fight. Very nice. $260 before I lose my funded. That was up 1.5 on Friday. It sucks. Late to the party, but good morning, good morning, good morning. Daily payouts last time I buy a couple 150Ks. There you go. Palace, you're wild. Can you summarize your strategy? Yeah, buy low, sell high, buy low. Liquidity sweeps. Rely heavily on Bookmap. Try to trade with the trend, like the market to tell me what it wants to do, and I look for where we broke out previously, pullbacks to that area. Like that's what I just did on that first long that I took there, but I might have gotten a little trigger happy on that retrospectively, looking at that. We'll see though. We're not down much. Yeah, I did take a trade. We're down 300 right now. A lot of orders above us here. There you go. Very nice. All right, Ballas, take care, man. Yeah, we have the same strat. It's unique. See what I can do, Ballas. Both. Actually, I didn't tell you guys this. Last night, I decided to transfer my account from AMP, who I was trading my personal capital with previously. I transferred it all over to, or a portion of it over to Tradeovate, to their live capital setup that they got. So when I go back to trading personal capital again, we'll be using some Tradeovate. The reason I did that was the commissions were pretty much the same, and it's easier to integrate into other platforms. You can integrate into TradeZella to be able to keep track of my all the different trading metrics that I like to watch, things like that. So doesn't AMP have more features on TradingView? Not that I'm aware of. The only the main difference between firms is what they take for commissions per contract. It's 40% off if you're not brand new. It's 50% off for the first 2 accounts with Lucid if you're new to them. 40% for the next 4 accounts, I think, and then 30% after that. Still at UNC? I am. Yep. Canadian moose lover. You think we're still going to go up? I'm not sure, man. You gotta look at the that hourly chart. Looks ugly for the past 3 hours. This is the 45-minute chart here. 30-minute. Just not, kind of ugly price action there. If you took this short after the sweep of Asia high, you made some money, but still, it's not what I like to see. I like to see, like what we were seeing yesterday, those swift movements. Clean, swift movements. You show ES book map? I can do that. Not a whole lot there. Bro, I have no clue if that was English that you just wrote. I'd done like to farm if you are 300 proof. Your daily draw down is also 300 it finish. My brother, I would love to be able to translate that. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you were saying there. Throw that into Chat GPT and say fix this. See if it can translate that for you, and then paste it back in here so I can see what you were trying to say. What is the cheapest valuation to buy? The cheapest eval is definitely Apex, but yeah, like Everett just said, the activation fee, if you do pass the account and you have to activate it, it'll end up being more expensive than some of the other ones. Do you prefer NQ or ES? I like ES. I like NQ. I have in the past had spurts where I'll trade strictly ES, but this year, almost exclusively, I've traded NQ. Do you get the profit payout before activation? No, man. Hey, Jay. No, you pass an eval, you activate the funded, you pay the activation fee, and then you trade. And then if you make enough money, you get the payout. This is true, Dakota, yeah. This is called Bookmap. It's level 2 data. It's institutional order flow. No, you cannot cash out the first initial profit goal. I had someone ask me, why don't you just liquidate the account and take all of it? I was like, come on, man. Yeah. Spend 100 on an account and then you get 50,000 in return. Man, that's a business model that they're making money off of, right? Appreciate that. Thank you. What have you been trading, JF? ES? I say stick to what you're comfortable with, man. No, AJ, you can't do that. I wasn't saying that you were saying that. I had somebody in the past ask me. But no, the profit target for the evaluation is not withdrawable. The only thing that's withdrawable is the money you make above the buffer in the funded account. You should be looking at NQ and ES. Even if you're just trading ES, you should be looking at NQ as well. You should always be watching both. Ryan, this is NASDAQ futures. NASDAQ futures. Adebo, I don't know what you're asking there. I see a question mark. I'm not sure what the question is. You're asking something about all-time highs. You're asking what ATH means, all-time highs? I don't recommend it right now, Everett, but what do I know? I'd wait for clarity. Here's the book map. Oh, you're asking if I think we're going to push to all-time highs? I don't know, man. That's what my gut feeling was at the beginning of the session. The way we're kind of just consolidating these candles right here are not convincing me. These are 45-minute candles, so hourly too. I mean, it's just ugly. This is the 5-minute. This is even kind of ugly. You could say this was accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution to the downside maybe, but we'll see. I'm not betting on that. I'm hungry. Go eat. Get some food, bro. Bro, this is boring. I'm about to just enter. That's terrible thinking, man. 90% of trading is waiting around. Be patient. Don't allow the boredom to cause you to blow an account or take stupid trades. Okay. Making sure you're joking. Because some people are not joking when they say that. I did. OG. We're down $300. Took a long in a bad spot. You read the verse of the day? I did. I can read it again, though. Romans 14:11. It is written, as surely as I live, says the Lord, every knee will bow before me, every tongue will confess to God. Some people are not joking when they say what? When they say they're bored, they're just going to enter a trade. Make them market dumb. I wish I had that kind of power, man. I'm sure there'll be a tweet soon that'll give some action. I'm taking my 500 and walking away. I'm not a fan. Yeah, dude, 500's a good day, man. It's a great day. Do you trade indicators, indices? I don't know what that means. Do I use indicators? I use indicators to mark out my chart. I use Bookmap. And if I'm trading ICT setups, I'll look for fair value gaps, liquidity sweeps, V-shaped recovery, breaker blocks, order blocks, rejection blocks. Got these orders right here into the 40s that just have been sitting there, or edging it, and then just rejecting right off of it. Rejecting right out of these low 20 or these upper 20s. Again, rejecting out of it. Did you take any trades today? I did. Took one so far. We're down $300. No biggie. No, I don't trade. I don't trade individual stocks. I do not, but you can use Bookmap and buy the data package that allows you to see that data and trade that. I just don't. Got 3 break evens and a win. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I don't try to trade individual stocks, man. I don't mess with that. I mean, I don't in terms of like day trading. I'll hop off Christian. I'm already green for the day and don't want to lose anything if I keep trading. There you go, Matt. That's a good idea, man. Shake the money tree, take a couple leaves, and keep it moving, man. It's good. It's a good idea. Where do you work, Ryan? What was the indicator you just showed? It's called Bookmap. Everybody's bouncing. We'll see you. You guys have a good one. Bookmap is the software that I just showed. Some of them are buy orders. It's a mix. I was dragged to the club last weekend and made me realize how happy I am to be away from that scene, dude. Yeah, I can understand that completely. Especially if you're not drinking. I don't know if you drink or not, Tristan, but if you're not drinking, I like going out to like nice bars or like lounges, but I don't like going to the club, man. Heck no. Bookmap is working wonders for me lately. I found it thanks to you, so thanks a lot. Hey, love to hear that, Mac. Love to hear that, man. Stop loss got hit. Time to go to work. Hey, have a good one, Clay. Don't work too hard, man. No, sober and being sober around drunk people's worse. Yeah. Yeah, it's not the best. Do we still bullish? Show us the chart with the bubbles. It's called Bookmap. You gotta say please. I don't know what we are, man. I mean, we've been bullish for 14 of the last 17 days or so. So we'll see. Still early. I don't pay for the icebergs, the iceberg indicator. It's the bubble map. I've been drunk in over a year, but I'll indulge in like an espresso martini and old fashioned. Yeah, there you go. Nothing wrong with that. I wish I could do that myself. It doesn't work for me. This is just chop, man. This 1 minute chart here. Chop, chop, chop. Market is tough, man. It is tough. It's not too early to call it. No, not at all. Do what you want, man. Do what's best for you. Do what's best for your trading. Run it like your business. It is your business. I mean, literally like a business. Run it. Do what's going to maximize profits. Would you call it? Unless I mean, by 11 for sure. Yeah. You're very fortunate, Tristan. You're very fortunate. What's best for me is to take a time machine and not take any trades today. To build a time machine and not take any trades today. I hate that feeling, man. That's one of the people ask me, how do you stay so patient? It's because that feeling right there, I know all too well, and I don't want to feel it. All too well. When I first tried to enter a trade earlier, before the trade that we lost money on, I tried to enter a trade before we took that Asia high, and I had the wrong account. I didn't have the leader account selected, so when I opened the trade, anybody who uses TradeSeeker knows this. I tried to open the trade with an account that wasn't the leading account, so it closed immediately, and I had to go look at TradeSeeker and see what my lead account was, switch over to that. And by the time I had that squared away, it hit that Asia high, and then I tried to take another long and ended up losing money. So not the best chain of events there, but I'm not mad about it. It's negative 300, man. That's why I was clicking so much, yeah. Day 10 still waiting on push-ups. Dude, my chest is fried right now. Moy, I copy trade typically across one firm at a time. I have in the past copy traded all my accounts together, but with this market, definitely just trying to mitigate risk. How old are you? 33. Any plans on a new car? Yeah, a lot of plans, man. A lot of plans. Hey, we're the same age. There you go. I do have some plans, Tristan. Nothing solidified yet. It's time to downgrade from the Pinto, exactly. Yeah, get something a little more modest. I'm done for now. No real alignment on the direction. Have a good one. Hey, Uno, take care, man. Oh, let's get in the Camry. I was looking at it. Maybe an Accord. All right, Dakota. Take care, man. Get some sleep. I build Camrys. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. You work at the factory. That's sick. What are you going to college for? Originally, I was going to college to get my undergrad and then to go to law school. But I have a year left. What am I going for now? Just to finish. $1999 Honda Civic with the subs. Got a couple 12s banging in the trunk. Those were the days. At one point, I had a truck that had two 12s under the back seat. 01 Chevy Silverado. My brothers had installed those underneath the back seat. Thing was thumping. Take a guess how long it takes a car to roll out the door completely finished. Probably not very long, man. I would imagine you guys can do that relatively quickly. Had a Honda Del Sol with two 12s. Nice. Any guesses? I would say a day or less. Maybe a full day or less. In terms of the total assembly with the paint and everything, 54 seconds. Sheesh. Why'd you give up on law? I'm trading, man. I have found success with trading and there's no need. I have an 01 Chevy Silverado. Yeah, good trucks, man. Those things run. How long you been trading? 5 years. I have a 04 Ram with 412s. There you go. How old are you? 33. Yeah, 54 seconds is quick. That's crazy. What is this PA? I don't know, man. I don't know. I did take a trade. It took a long, got stopped out for negative 300 times 5. What am I waiting to see? I'm waiting to not see this. This is not ideal. This is not trading. This is not tradable. He's talking about it takes 54 seconds from start to finish on a Camry. Aaron works at a factory where they build them. That's crazy. How long did it take you to become profitable? I didn't really start making any serious money until last year, which would have been my 4th year. What was my P&L last week? 22,200. P&L this week so far, 14,500. Week before that, 4,500. You ever trade gold? No. I think I've taken 7 gold trades in my life. Typically 1 micro or 1 mini is my sizing typically. Nice, Felipe. Nice. Yeah, I got in late. Had a technical issue. I was boneheaded move, was on the wrong account, wasn't on my leader account when I tried to open the trade, and then when I did open it, we were already past where I should have been trying to take an entry. It's okay though. I usually am risking 10 points or less. I think I risked a little bit more on that last trade, but typically 10 points, and then we're shooting for 30 points, typically around there, 30, 40, wherever it ends. What city do you live in? Chapel Hill. That's across how many accounts? 15. Most of that actually was from my Lucid accounts, to be honest, though. I have 15 fundeds that comprise the, at one point or another played into all those P&Ls, but the majority of that actually came from my 5 Lucid accounts. And I would say most of it was Lucid and TPT. Been trying to milk those TPT accounts. I'm in Western Florida. Left taxes last year, nice. Florida is definitely ideal. Love Lucid, yeah. Lucid is nice, man. Lucid and TPT are great. Starting to get a little movement to the upside here. That one. I've never traded with FTMO. Where do you live? North Carolina. Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Trade low floats before market open. Recommend what prop firm I can trade on future side. I want to eat. Lucid is a good firm, man. Take Profit Trader is a good firm. Tradeify is a great firm. Alpha Futures is a great firm. Apex is good, but I recommend building up to max allocation with those other firms first. If you ever get a Camry, I'll give you my badge number and you get a huge discount. That'd be sick. Since you gave me a discount with Lucid, I'm sure that would be a comparable discount. Yeah, I think you'll like Lucid. I like the Lucid Flex accounts because, and the reason why is there's no consistency in the funded stage. It does take you longer to get a payout than the pro account, but there's no consistency in the funded stage. So, like if you have just an outstanding day where you just blow it out of the water, you don't have to throttle yourself back. I got 10K now. That's a huge discount, man. Ex-military, no. No, sir. Never served. I do know Luxembourg. You're the only streamer I see that doesn't sit on stream all day with BS. Yeah. I don't know why it bugs me, man, but I'll open TikTok and I'll see the same people live literally all day long. Like if they've been sitting there and trading all day long. Like, dude, I feel like that just gives people such a bad impression of trading. That's not what trading is. But to each their own. Do your own thing. I don't know why it bothers me, but still trying to get him to enlist. That's why Dave hangs around, man. He's waiting for me to say the word. He's got the papers already drawn up. Why not Apex first? Because there's better firms in terms of getting payouts and rules and all that. Apex is a firm that you use to to grow once you've established yourself. I am also a Christian. Yep, I am. I wouldn't. I'm a follower of Christ. I think that's more accurate. I feel like saying you're a Christian can be such a blanket thing. I follow Christ. Do you mix ICT with order flow? Yes, I do. I hate seeing most of the trading streamers 10 hours always in a trade, and they give impression for beginners. That's how I feel about it too, man. But I mean, teach their own, do your own thing. You know, I don't know why it bothers me when I see it, but it does. They move you to live. They should move you to live after that, Stace. But you know, hopefully, this doesn't get me in trouble for saying. But you can also blow the accounts and start over. If you take six max payouts on 20 50K accounts, you can do the math on that. It's 40,000 per payout times 6. It's a pretty good return. Is Jerome going to be talking today? I haven't seen any news on that. Have not seen that. How long should I be trading and what platform would you recommend starting with? Still, I like Lucid, man, because there's no time limit. You don't feel the pressure to pass. I know a lot of other firms are going to that now, but you don't feel pressured into passing. Their payouts are extremely quick. They're easy rules to follow. It's a good firm. It's a good firm. Yeah. What does Apex have over Lucid? The ability to scale 20 funded accounts at a time. I wouldn't be surprised if Lucid started doing something where they allow you to have more fundeds at some point. Yes, Lucid is a one-time fee, no separate activation. That's the other thing they have. There's activation fees with Apex. Apex is great. I like Apex. Don't get me wrong. I think they're a great firm. A lot of people hate on them. I love them. But if you're brand new to trading, I would start with something different potentially. What am I waiting for here? I'm waiting for clear direction, man. This is choppy. We got to pull. We got to push up and then an immediate pull back. You can see look at that wick on the 5-minute candle, man. I mean, that's a 40-point wick basically on a 5-minute candle. It's just not ideal to get involved with. There you go. There you go, Stace. They make more money on their lives than trading. Yeah, Tristan, I think that's a big part of it. The more exposure they get more people using their codes and things like that. I know I don't want to be a hater and try to say that, but I mean, you got to come to the conclusion that that's really the only reason. They're bored, for one. And I've said it before, a lot of people have substituted their video game addiction for trading. There's also people I see that I pop into their lives and they have the exact same P&L on their screen every single day. And it's always thousands of dollars in profit, and it's the exact same number. And I'm like, how do people not catch on to this? I got a payout yesterday from Lucid, but got charged a fee of 160. What was that for? I'm not sure what that was for. All right, Fluid, take it easy, man. I don't know how to say your name, Lindo Kuit? Linda Kuit? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. There is no activation fee. That's really weird, Checkmate. Did it itemize and tell you what the charge was? Teach my son trading alongside me. It's perfect for the teenage generation. As soon as my kids can read, when I do have kids, if I do have kids, I plan on having a bunch of them. As soon as they can learn to read, I will be teaching them how to trade. $90% off on Apex, though? Yeah, 90% off. And then you got to pay the activation fee. So all in, you're going to be paying just as much, if not a little bit more than most of the other firms. DLL means daily loss limit. Where are my lessons? What do you mean? What time do you typically stop trading? 11. 11. I have not checked that out, no. You're my trading pop, so what time do we start? Nope. No lessons over here. This price action is ugly, man. Something's going to happen, and we're just going to get some wild movement here out of nowhere. Some people are going to make a lot of money, and some people are going to really get cooked. Days like today are when beginners lose a lot of money. Yep, because they think they got to constantly be in a trade. Very, very true. And that's not, when I say stuff like that, man, I hope it's not taken the wrong way, like I'm talking crap. It's just the truth, and I say it because I've been there. I say it because I've been there. I use Trade-Evade for actually executing the trade, but my Trade-Evade accounts are tied to TradingView, so I can see my trades on TradingView when I'm in them. But actual execution, I click the button on Trade-Evade. Terry, we took one long. I got a bad entry on it, and we got stopped out for negative 300. So we're down $300 on the day, times 5. Minis, typically one mini. One mini. A lot of flashing above us here up to the 70s now, all of a sudden. I don't trust it, but a lot of flashing up there. Thoughts on Trade-Evade versus NinjaTrader, by the way. Thanks for answering all these questions. I like TradeAvate better. I think it's way less complicated than InterTrader, and it's easier to integrate into other things. Where's Bookmap today? That's right here. Stopped out. Were you short, Aaron? You were short inside of a 15-minute bullish gap. Come on. Short inside of this 15-minute bullish gap that has been respected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. You're better than that. I expect more from you, man. Thanks, TJ. Thank TJR. Yeah, if you're following him, come on. Still green. That's all that matters. Not really all that matters, but that's good. So when Bookmap has orders stacked above, like now, do you expect it to push through? Evan, it's very important if you're using Bookmap to start watching it early. So I start watching it around like 7 or 7:30, maybe 8 sometimes. But typically, anytime between 7 and 8 is when I start paying attention to Bookmap and watching how it's behaving that day. And there are days where you see those major levels, those orders that are stacked, like right now on Bookmap, and you'll see price just gravitating magnetically almost to those levels, like immediately. There are other days like today where you see it'll just edge that and then push off of it. It's important to make sure you're aware of how we're behaving that day, because it can behave differently on different days. So today's one of those days where it's not wanting to just rocket through those levels like you would want it to do. On days like that, I cook. I can do very well. When it's days like today where you get these weird pullbacks, and then it's not wanting to absorb those orders, it's a little more difficult to trade. Yeah, screw this, I'm going to the gym, maybe another intro later. Yeah, have a good day at the gym, man. Going live tomorrow, yeah, every day, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. every day. It's your average time in a trade. Average hold time, 1 minute and 15 seconds. And that is since January. That is my average since January. What Lucid account did you say was good? I like the flex accounts because there's no consistency in the funded stage. Four trades this week, 4 Ls. At least you're not over trading. That's definitely a positive. Teach me a new strat. Bookmap shows that too. It shows all orders. You can change the sensitivity. Like, look at this. So I had the sensitivity adjusted so that this is what you're seeing, but I can change it so that you can see that's all liquidity as well. Those are smaller orders, but I filter that out. Keep it about right there to see those orders. Are there any orders above? Yeah, you can see them right there. You're looking at the Bookmap. You're looking at the same thing I'm looking at. All those orders above. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going to gravitate right to them, though, with the way price has been behaving this session. Yes, bright red lines are orders stacked up, limit orders stacked up in the market. This is ES. You see, ES looks like we're about to just rock it up. See if it happens. Is that a correct analysis? It is correct to an extent. It's supposed to be illegal, but it still happens. So it's not an incorrect analysis, I would say. That was nice. This is called Bookmap. It's level 2 data, institutional order flow. I'd say find one particular setup and stick to that if you can, Aaron. All right, Aaron, take it easy, man. How can I use Bookmap with IFVG and fair value gaps, brother? Where the orders are stacked up, you can on most days you can anticipate price going to those levels. So if you're trading, if you're looking for a tap back into a gap, and then on the book map you see orders that are going to be well below or above that gap, further than where your entry would be, so basically into your drawdown or into your stop, you could potentially say, okay, I'm going to wait for those orders to get absorbed before I enter the trade. Do you have trade 5 accounts? Yeah, I do. I have 5 select accounts. What is this? This is called Bookmap. You can copy trade all of them, yes. Break even, then TP is a joke. That sucks, man. I'm sorry. It's frustrating. Well, I took a little piece of that. We're only down $31 now. TP was at that 27,100 level. $31 on the negative 31 on the day. Negative 31 times 5. Can't be too mad about that. Yeah, no problem, Stace. Took a piece of that also. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, sorry I didn't call it out. It was kind of a last minute little idea to take that. I wasn't hiding my screen. I was showing the book map and wasn't focused on switching it back for you to see. I don't do signals over here, man. So this isn't like, if you're looking for, looking for signals or interested in all that. The other thing is, it's extremely, if you've ever traded live in front of people before, whether the person like me intends for it to happen or not, when people make comments in the middle of a trade, it does influence your decision making. You can try as hard as you want not to allow it, but it does, and I don't like that. So when I don't show my trades sometimes when I'm in a trade, it's because I don't want to hear any sort of backseat driving about the trades that I'm taking. But I will call them out and say, hey, I'm going to take a stab here. In the past, when I've been in trades, man, I've had people make comments, and I do my best not to read the chat, but I'm a human, dude, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to see comments, and it does play a role in my decision making, whether I want it to or not. And that's to me, that's not good. I trust my decision making. I trust my process. I trust my brain. So there's times where I'm just like, I don't want to hear any backseat driving. The thinking process there, though, was we had inverted several 1-minute gaps, and we were clearly absorbing levels on the book map. We were respecting, instead of having these strong pullbacks like we had earlier in the session, we had begun to actually respect the orders and the order flow. And so I was willing to take a small chance on that. I was trailing my stops pretty aggressively all the way up with me. This is still pumping though. Orders stacked all the way up to 27,140 now, which would be basically at the all-time highs. Yeah, fat bastard. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you at all for that. Definitely not ideal. All right, Mac, take it easy, man. Got all my losses back though. There you go, Tristan. All right, guys, I'm going to call it. We're at 11. It's my cutoff time, just in time. So I love you guys. Have a good day. If you're new, drop a follow. We'll be live tomorrow and every weekday at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern time. So love you guys. Take it easy. Christian, you want to marry yourself to a bias? Just don't even marry in the first place. It's easy as that. Allow the market to tell you what it wants to do and then just go in that direction. All right, guys, take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow.